welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ben, aka Notions. This video is just about my trip out to Crackington Haven. If you're not from Cornwall, you're unlikely to know where Crackington Haven is. It's quite near Bude and quite near Camelford in Cornwall, towards the north of Cornwall. Just off the A39, the Atlantic Highway. Hi Jeffrey, hope you're doing okay mate, how are you? I'm very well thank you, but I'm wondering how you are, all my friends on YouTube. Anyway, I went to Crackington Haven, thanks for still subscribing to me after all I said and that. Yeah, I'm good thanks, I'm glad you're doing well today, I'm doing well, I'm still off all the drugs. Just went for a trip to Crackington Haven today with 2 other residents and 2 members of staff. There's the guy with severe autism here. Yeah, it's hard to cope. I just have to isolate myself from them. It's really stressful living here. I'm always on edge and I can't help it because everyone shouts and stuff and screams and stuff all the time. I must have a lot of patience, mustn't I, to put up with it here. You can probably hear Mr. P in the background shouting and talking to himself. That's what he does all the time. He talks to himself. Yeah, I wish I had a smoke of green, but I don't. I'm not allowed it here. If I was caught smoking weed here, I'll lose my tenancy agreement, and I don't know anyone in town who sells weed. I know someone in Barnstable who sells it, but Barnstable is about 50 miles from here. There's no use, I'll get it through the post. But then there's no trust, I can't just trust someone to send it to me. The dark web's meant to be good, but I don't really fancy using it at this time. It doesn't really bother me mate, I've got my cans of cider, that's good enough for me. I'm still quite restless and pacing about, but the procalcitonin is a good drug to take away the side effects. The side effects of my antipsychotic. Quetiapine is my new antipsychotic that I'm on. I've trialled Abilify before. I've guinea pigged that and it did work in a roundabout way. It stopped the voices, but the voices came back again. And even when I was on the highest dose of Abilify you can get, that's 30 milligrams. That's the top recommended dose in the whole of the UK. Aripiprazole is another name for Abilify, in case you wanted to know. It's a very good drug. It's a new generation antipsychotic, like quetiapine, but quetiapine was a lot older than Abilify. Abilify had only been out for about 15 years. Quetiapine has been out for a long time. Where's a lot of meds? I haven't been on a lot of meds for a long time. I'm only on 4 meds now. Diazepam, trazodone, methadone, and procalcitonin. That's Chemedrin, procalcitonin is. Trade name and generic name. Chemedrin is its trade name and procalcitonin is its generic name. I should have worked in medicine, I was told by my nurse the other day. I was just saying I don't, I'd have a lot of money if I did, I sure would. Just in the middle of earning my mum some money by selling plants. If anyone wants some plants, geraniums, lupins, things like that, hardy geraniums, lupins that can survive frosts, then let me know, I can get them. If you're local to Bude or if you're local to Bude or Bideford in North Devon, then get on to me if you want some plants and I'll get it arranged. Thanks a lot. Anyway, this isn't about my mum's plants, this is about my life. I'm getting through this crack addiction and heroin addiction. I'm still on 80 ml of methadone a day, and that went down the hatch about 11 in the morning today, earlier on today. That tasted quite nice and I'm still feeling chilled out. But my day's been good, thanks Jeffrey. I went for a walk in Crackington Haven earlier with the person with really bad autism. He was clapping, and P as well. He went out, but he doesn't like walking, so he was complaining about walking all the time today. But he made it. He walked a little way onto the beach and back to the car. We only walked about half a mile or a quarter of a mile or something, just because he can't walk very far. But he can. He just puts it on, but he's a attention seeker, I think. unlike me, I only get attention when I'm in severe pain, but I'm not in pain now. Anyway, he always leaves the door open when he's going for a psych. And it's really embarrassing for him, I reckon. But he doesn't know that he should be closing the door when he's on the toilet. I've seen him going for a fuck so many times. I don't want to see it. It just happens to happen. When I go out of my room, I see him sitting there. It's right opposite my flipping door. I can't avoid looking into the bathroom. Because I look at the floor all the time, which I try and do now. Yeah, it's hilarious, mate. But on the other hand, it isn't at the same time because I don't want to see it. It's fucking stupid. I need a haircut, I know that much. Look at that, it's ridiculously long, my hair. I'm glad to be off crack now. I'm saving a lot of money for my radio control car. Yeah, most people would crack up given the circumstances I'm in. Can you hear him actually talking in the background? I don't know what he's saying. Stop the fighting. Start the fighting or stop the fighting. He's probably saying stop the fighting. It's saying stop. It's got a Devon accent, I think. So it says stop the fighting or start. It sounds like start actually, but it's not. Stop. Now it's done for GBH if I touch him. I can probably get a sentence for it. I've already got a GBH charge for breaking someone's back in hospital. I don't want another one. I'll go down for it. Ridiculous. Anyway, I'm quite bored today. What's everyone up to? Enjoying the nice weather. It's really windy here because I'm right next to the sea, so I get the worst wind through the air out of everyone in the country, I think. Here, well, I reckon the Shetland Islands off top of Scotland is worse than here. Sitting. Well, that sounds interesting, mate. You should be taking shelter and staying inside with this COVID-19 outbreak. You're probably doing the best thing by sheltering away from the world, mate. That way you're not infecting anyone and you're not getting infected yourself, so just stay in. That's what I would do. I went for a walk today. If you're allowed an hour and a half exercise a day, so that's what we did. Went out in the car, about 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back. Yeah, and I had a walk along the beach. Took a video of it. You can see it in the other videos about Crackington Haven if you wish. I've got a group now on Facebook called Drug Addiction with Covering Addicts, I think it's called. So join that if you wish, and I appreciate it. I can't get a link up in my description here, but I can't remember the title of my page. Two people have to talk by shouting down the stairs, and this one laughs like a girl with the other person. It's really embarrassing to live there. And it's just locking on a bit of wood. That's funny apparently, knocking on a little bit of wood. Pretending someone's knocking at the door. I'm not 5 years old anymore, mate. 35, not 5. Yeah, it's so funny, it's that laugh. Fucking hell, it's embarrassing. I'm not putting up with it. That's a girl's laugh, don't you think? That's a girl laughing there. That's the Mr. D. DM, that is. That's like a 3-year-old spoilt brat when he's 23. This is what I've part of here. It's very annoying though, to say the least. Very, very annoying. Anyway, someone's trying to contact me on Messenger, so I must end this video now so I can text you about. It's about my mum's plants, and someone wants some plants. Anyway, thanks for watching. And yeah, they're not carers, they're support workers. They live only one stage all night, and there's 3 on in the daytime between 11 and 9 PM. I think there's 3 on, but then there's 2 on after 9 PM, and then there's 1 on after 11 PM. I think, or it might be after 9 PM there's 1 on. Alright mate, speak to you soon, Jeffrey. Go add me to Facebook, mate. Or is it you that doesn't have Facebook? I can't remember now. Just add me. I'm called Ben Rogers 84. If you write that all in one word, you'll be able to add me. Simple to do. No D in Rogers. Just how it's spelled on here. It's my proper spelling of my name. Oh, why can't I get a Facebook, mate? Everyone has Facebook. I don't really use it, but I still got it in case people want to chat to me on there. Well, I don't know how I can chat to you further then, mate. Email me noshins@gmail.com. noshins@gmail.com. Cheers, mate. Bye all.